Good morning. How are you? Let's see who hops on to watch. I had a request to go live and show the twist and chop. And they asked how it did with onions. So I thought I would show you this and show you a couple more things new out of the catalog. I buy the big bag of onions at Sam's and then chop them up. Let's see. Tell me hi if you're here. Tell me where you're watching from. So I have the twist and chop. This thing will not chop unless it's all put together, right? Safety features, that's always good. This will hold a 2-cup capacity. So I have this. Blade, super sharp. When this chops, you'll see in a minute, I'll move the camera around. It will like go up and down while it chops. So I'm going to show you that. Chopping some onions. I'm going to put them in the little silicone. Good morning. Say hi if you're watching. Chopping some onions with the twist and chop to put in the freezer. I make soups all the time. I already did one. So I'm going to do one more onion just to put in the freezer. The onions, it's a huge bag at Sam's. They'll go bad before we can use them all. And then I have the little silicone Ziploc bags is what I'll call them. I don't know the real name. I'm sorry, but I'll look it up for you. And then I'm going to show you. This is pretty, right? The new knives. To show you this little trick. So this, let me see the real name. Hang on, I've got my catalog. I'm cheating. Okay. Foundations knife set. Comes four knives. Got onions on this one, so. But I wanted to show you how pretty this is. See how pretty it is? It will either lay flat and go in the drawer if you don't want it sitting on your cabinet. Maybe you don't have cabinet space, right? Or I have it sitting on my cabinet. Open it back up and it sits flat on your cabinet. So these knives, my father-in-law would have loved these knives. They're huge. Bread knife. They're heavy duty, like so heavy duty. And then a little paring knife, isn't that pretty? So I'm using like this is like a 4 or 5 inch blade for the onion knife. Look how sharp. Okay, and say hi, tell me where you're watching from. There's a few of you on here. It's good to see you. Need to go live more often. Life is crazy. You know that. I've been to Texas. Just trying to play catch up. So if y'all are hosting a party right now, thank you for your patience. Haven't forgot about you. Good morning. So if you're just now joining us, I had a request to go live and show the twist and chop, and they wanted to know how it did with onions. And I was like, well, we eat onions all the time. I can go live and chop onions. So I put them in the freezer because if I buy the great big bag, it's cheaper that way, but they go bad sometimes. So I put them in the freezer and then put them in my soups. Alright, so this is the twist and chop. I showed this a second ago, but I'll show it again. 2-cup capacity. Super sharp blade. This will not chop unless it's all together. The blade is on. And then I have the lid. Goes on. Locks. 2 functions. There's a just full-blown chop. Okay? And then there's a pulse. So the first time I used this, I was totally blown away. It's like the fastest chopper I've ever seen. So I've got my knife. I'm just going to cut this onion into 4 because I believe that it will hold about 2 of these at a time. So I can show you this twice, and I'll move my camera around so you can see what it looks like before. See? Don't judge my house here, if you can see my house. So onions in the twist and chop, right? Alright, here we go. Put the lid on, so if you can see. I've got it plugged in. I have a little plug-in on my island here. I'm going to do just the pulse part first. Say hi if you're here watching with me. Just the pulse. You ready? See, it's really a lot. Woo. So that's just 2 little pulses, right? There's a pulse and a full-blown chop. If I did the full-blown chop, watch this. Alright, did you see the blade go up and down? Alright. This is one of my favorite things, so you can see it's almost onion soup. That's okay. I'm going to put it in soup anyway. I use this for my crust, for my graham crackers. I use it for nuts. Oh, I've used it for bunches of different things. Oreos for my crust. I make cheesecakes all the time. Y'all know that, right? Alright. So I've got the other half of the onion in here. Alright, ready? Just the pulse. Woo! That's a lot of onion. So, if you don't have these scrapers, they come in different sets. I have a ton of these scrapers. I use them all the time for everything. They get every last little bit out of whatever you're doing. So if I'm scraping peanut butter, if I'm scraping cake batter, brownie batter. So today, I'm going to get every bit of the onion out and put it in my little silicone bag containers for the, let's see if I can get this out here. I'm going to unplug it. Good morning. Thank you all for watching. Alright, there's the blade. Let's see if I can get this. Alright, what do y'all think about the twist and chop? So I'd love to help you get this for free at a discount, however you want to do it. Let's see if I can do this without making a big mess. Thank you all for watching today. I'm just going to scoop a little bit out of this at a time until I can turn it upside down. But I'll put these onions in the freezer. I do this with onions and green peppers both. It's just cheaper to do it this way. But thank you all for watching. Do y'all love the twist and chop? If there's anything else y'all would like to see demoed, message me and tell me. Because, you know, I could talk for hours about all this stuff. We don't have hours, right? I know if you just hopped on, tell me where you're watching from. Good morning. Go back and watch the whole demo on the twist and chop. We chopped some onions. I'm going to try not to cry getting all these onions out of here. Love these little silicone bags. They come in many different sizes. Use them all the time so we don't have to waste our money on Ziploc bags. I have a new catalog. If you would like a catalog, let me know. I'm happy to mail you one. But go back and watch this whole demo. I showed some pretty knives. I've showed some scrapers. I love the knives. Let's see if I can do this now. So I put it all out. Almost. Didn't make too big a mess. What are y'all doing today? Are y'all in today? Alright guys. I have officially chopped some onions today to put in the freezer for my soups. Hope y'all have a good day. Say hi if you're watching. Let me know if you have any questions. This seals up. I'm going to get all the air out of this the best I can and stick it in the freezer. Have a good day. Bye.